I am back. Well, sort of back. And I'm going to explain that in this video. And just so you know, check the description for the time codes. And also, stay to the end of the video because I'm making an announcement at the end. I actually wanted to do this video in January. That was the goal. I was trying to hold off. But after reading some of y'all comments and after what has happened in this past couple of weeks, I thought I'll go ahead and do this video right now. I'll probably redo it in January, but I'll go ahead and at least record this because I think it's important to set a standard as we keep going forward with this channel. And that's basically what this video is about, is setting a standard. Because I want to make sure the foundation is built on rocks, cements, and bricks, and not on a house of cards. So first, I'm going to give you a quick life update and let you know what's been happening. Then, I'm going to go ahead and read some of your comments. And then at the end, I'm going to make a quick little announcement, or at least inform you on something that I really want to do. And hopefully, by the releasing of this video, that video will be out. And then from there, yeah, we'll see what happens. So, quick life update. I've been away for a long time. I know it doesn't feel that long, but it's been a while. And if you saw my last video, yes, I wound up losing my voice. But then other things started happening. This is actually the only day I had to record a video. And then I'm probably going to be getting ready to go away. And again, I'll get into that in a sec. But let me go step by step. So first off, which was fun, as you know, lost my voice. After that, I wound up getting sick. Got over that. Then I wound up getting a sinus infection, which was great. Got done with that. We had to get some house repairs, so I wasn't able to work on my computer for a while. And then after that, we'll actually kind of intermix. I wound up having to do a couple of gigs. I had to do a job. And I actually had to take a drug test. Technically 2, which I wasn't supposed to have to, but that was a mess. And I've also been going to job interviews and applying for jobs because sadly, I'm not at the place right now where I can afford to do YouTube all day. I wish I could. Technically, I actually should be working right now, but I decided to not do it just to get this video done. And which is stuff that I don't recommend. I really don't recommend this, but that's how important this channel is to me. And I'm willing to push making money aside for the health of this channel. And to let you know, I'm still here. I'm still committed to this channel.
Now I am wondering what you do for work. Dude, I would love to play Breaker 4 with you sometime. Working on a good looking build.
I won't go into too much detail what I do, but basically I run my own small business in media. I also work from time to time with the AI company. And then, yeah, right now I'm looking for more of a permanent full-time position. But hopefully dates will change in the future and I'll be able to do this full-time. But that's all I'm going to give you. But that second part, just wait to the end because I'm going to address something about that too.
Sorry to hear about your voice being gone. I hope you make a speedy recovery and can't wait to see more content from you.
And it's comments like this that keep me wanting to work on this channel. And so for that, thank you. But I do have to talk to you about what you can expect in the future. So I'll touch on that real quick. Right now, I'm just in a period where I'm getting very busy. I got a bunch of work coming up. Like, once I'm done with this video, I got to get ready for another event coming up. And then I'm going to be busy working on that for probably a couple of days. Then, right after that, I got another gig to do. And then, at the end of October, going into November, I'm going to be gone for like 3 weeks for a job. So, a lot of things are going to be erratic as of right now. And hopefully, by November, things should clear up unless I get like a full-time position. Then from there, I'll make adjustments. But right now, things are erratic. So there probably won't be any stability for this channel till the end of this year. So I'm only going to have certain spaces and times to create content until we get past November, most likely. And I didn't even include the regular job that I do. So I'm just warning you. I'm just warning you right now that it's going to be, sorry, it's going to be a little erratic. And that goes into what I want to talk about with
Darn, I missed the stream.
my live streams, which I told y'all before, I do weekly live streams, but for the past couple of weeks, I haven't been able to do it because I've been busy. So if I'm not doing them, it's because I'm busy, but hopefully by the end of this year, I'll be able to get back to those. But I do have a live stream coming up, so don't worry if you missed that one. I will have more for sure. And the next one, it was supposed to be actually today as I recorded this video, but I had to push it back. So the next live stream will be a Gundam monthly build, and the next Gundam I will be building will be the one you see here on the screen. I was going to do one today, but something else came up. So that live stream will be happening next week, probably at the end of the week. So stay tuned for that.
You didn't use commentary, did you?
No, I did not. And this only applies to my gameplay. But there's 3 reasons why I don't do commentary on my gameplay videos. First is because when I used to watch gameplay videos, sometimes commentary got in the way. Now, I'm not against commentary. I don't think it's bad. But just how I used to like watching gameplay videos, I didn't always like commentary. So I kind of held that in me. But again, that's only specific to me. Secondly, the point of the gameplay videos is to kind of hold down the channel when I'm away. So, for example, when I'm unable to upload content, well, you'll get gameplay videos to kind of get you through it until I'm able to get back and do more content. Lastly, and this is the biggest reason, I don't feel that I'm that good at it. And that's because I have a tendency to get locked in. Check out some of my old gameplay videos and check out some of my live streams. The problem is that when I start playing games, sometimes I'll just get hyper focused and I'll forget to talk. I'm just hyper focused in the game and I won't interact. You know, I'm just in the zone, or I like to call it, locked in. So that's the reasons why I don't do commentary. Now, I'm not against it, but this is one thing that I do. If you really want to hear me talk in my gameplay. When I'm done with those gameplay series, on the final video where it says final, when the credits roll, well, this is my saying. When the credits roll is my time to go. And why I say that is because during the credits rolling, I do my initial thoughts, which basically, it's not really a review, but it's based on memory, where once I beat the game, I just talk about the game, tell you what I thought about it, what I like, what I dislike. And the reason why it's not a review is because it's totally based on memory. So I'll probably forget some things. I'll probably get things wrong. I'll probably forget to talk about what I want to talk about. And plus, I'm limited on time. So I try to squeeze everything I want to say during that credit roll. So if you want to hear my commentary through gameplay, I recommend you check out the credits roll. And I only do that so you're not just bored watching the names go by. You actually get something out of it. But that's the reason why I don't do commentary. Now, I'm not against it, and I do have the capability, which is what I was thinking about doing, is doing a commentary video with the gameplay video. But let me know if you would like to hear that. But honestly, I'm not that good at it. That's why, you know, if you really want to get my commentary, I recommend you check out the credits, my live streams, or other videos that I do on this channel. I'm just not very good at it. Once again, like I said, the main point of this video is setting a standard for this channel moving forward. I'm kind of glad that I did step away from this channel a little bit, because I kept asking myself this question: what did I want this channel to be moving forward? So what I'm going to do is play a recording right before I went down. And I do want to say this first before we get into that. I'm only going to address it like this one time, because again, this is to set a standard. So this is the one time I'm going to address this. After this, we're going to move forward. You understand what it's going to be. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I've been hearing some of y'all been talking to me about the Freedom Gundam and it not being powered by nuclear. So I want to first address two commenters, and that's only because I comment on their posts, and I didn't like the way I did it, and I only commented that way because honestly that morning I was kind of on one. I had other stuff going on, and when I thought about it, it wasn't necessary. But I am going to use them as an example, so I will delete my comment. You don't have to worry about me deleting your comment at all, but I am, and because of that, I'm going to respond to you in this video directly, so we always have a record. There you go.
Gundam seed Gundams run off of a battery, not nuclear, so do you know Gundam?
I will address the second comment first, but do I know Gundam? Yeah, very well. A lot more than probably you'll ever know. Now, the question isn't, do I know Gundam? The question you should have asked was, do I remember it? If you would ask that, there's some truth there.
And you're wrong, the Freedom and Justice uses N-Jamer cancellers and are nuclear powered. Heck, even the Impulse in Seed Destiny isn't nuclear powered but the Deuterian beam.
I don't know why other Gundams are coming up, at all. If I messed up in that video, because I'm not watching right now, and if I ever claim that like the Impulse Gundam or any of these other Gundams are nuclear powered, I don't ever remember saying that, and for that, that's my bad. I didn't mean that. I never meant to say that any other Gundam was nuclear powered. I never claimed that. I was only talking about one Gundam, and that's the Freedom Gundam. And my claim is the Freedom Gundam is nuclear powered. Now, if you watch back that video, and I have it on the screen, my source right here says it's nuclear powered. I actually showed you where the link was at, so you can check that out yourself. Even if you read the top of it, it says right here, piloted by Kira, powered by nuclear engine. So this claim that's not powered by nuclear engine, I don't know what this is coming from. And again, I have two other sources after this one. So this is my first one. Here's my next source. Nuclear fusion reactor is what it says for Freedom. MAHQ is where I got this information from. So let's go to my last source, which is one of my favorite websites, the Gundam Wiki. And just to make sure I don't mess this up, I'm going to let AI read that entire part off.
Neutron Jammer Canceller. As with the other 4ZGM-FX series of Gundam units produced in that time period, the Freedom is equipped with a neutron jammer canceller, which counters the effects of the ubiquitous neutron jammers and allows these suits to be powered by nuclear reactors. This gives them almost limitless combat endurance, even with phase shift armor activated.
There you go, clear as day. So, you saying that this is not nuclear powered? Right there, there's three sources. So, now this isn't the first time I had this argument. That's why I had a source ready. So, now what I need from you, because I came with a source, if you disagree with this, any of y'all in the comments, I need a source from y'all. I have backing. Now you have to prove to me where I'm wrong. And once again, don't bring any other Gundams into this. I was not talking about all these other Gundams. I was talking about one. That is the Freedom. It is on you to provide the proof, not me. I did my part. It's your turn. And if you don't have it, it's not on me. That's on you. Now I want to address my comment. And so let me explain to you why I did what I did. Well, I want to explain to you this comment. I shouldn't say what I did. I didn't really do anything wrong, but I want to explain to you why I did this. Why I did this comment. The reason why I did this comment is because I wanted a direct answer. I wanted a yes or a no, and from there we can have a back and forth. Because the first one is, I couldn't believe that you sat there and challenged me to say the Freedom is not a nuclear powered Gundam, when literally that video I shared my source saying that it was. That's number one. Number two, the reason why I was asking if they were 18 and older was because depending on your age was how I was going to proceed. Either one, I was going to proceed in a raw way if you were over 18, but if you're under 18, I was going to respond in a more civil way. I shouldn't say raw. It was going to be more comical raw. That's probably the best way to say it. And then third, I was asking, do you want me to put this in a video? But the two things I wish I didn't ask was, are you 18 and older? And I promise I would delete your channel. The reason why, delete your comment, not channel, my fault. Delete your comment. The reason why I wish I didn't say that was because I had a slip and I forgot what channel I was building here. And this isn't the kind of channel I want to build at all. And for that, that's on me. I don't mind criticism. It's fine. And that comment wasn't so bad that I should have responded like that. So that's on me. Yeah, so that won't happen again. Or I should say, if I do a comment like that, that's only if I feel the comment was in a severe way, and if I choose, which will probably rarely if ever happen, I choose to entertain that. And that's my choice. And if I do choose to entertain a conversation like that, it's going to be on my terms. If you don't do it on my terms, you read the bottom. I would gladly do it. So I just wanted to expand on what I was saying there. First, I want to make clear that what I said there was a generalized statement that was not directed to the person who commented on that video. That was a generalized comment. I want to make sure there's no confusion. I have no issue with back and forth. You know, I have no issue with criticism. I respond very well to constructive criticism. But if you cross a line, I might get trigger happy with that deletion. So don't be mad if you say something off the walls. Why is my comment or something deleted? And I'm letting everybody know now, so there is no confusion in the future. Oh, there's one more thing I want to address. And I heard some of y'all talking about you don't know Gundam, you don't understand Gundam culture. And what I'm about to say here, you can apply to any fandom or anything that I'm into. But the honest truth is, I don't really care. I don't care. I don't care about being or knowing Gundam culture, all that stuff. I don't care. And I have the luxury not to care because I have one of the best communities, at least so far on YouTube, that is in the comments, that is willing to teach, discuss, have great conversations, able, when I get things wrong, willing to correct me, to make sure I get the information right for everybody. I mean, if I have questions about something, I know I can ask it, and I know somewhere in the comments, somebody's going to be there to answer. So if I have all this luxury, why would you think I would give a crap about your standards? I don't care. On this channel, we make our own, and we're going to figure it out. I'm not saying I know everything, but we're going to figure it out here. Now, with that being said, I do want to give y'all full transparency. Now, the question I do want to focus on, do I know Gundam? And it goes back to what I said earlier. Talk to anyone who knows me, and they'll tell you themselves. Yes, I absolutely know Gundam. I've been into Gundam for many, 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 many years. So, if the question is, do I know Gundam? That's a horrible question. Now, a better question is, which is what I said earlier, and I wanted to expand on it. Do I remember Gundam? That is a great question, and I can tell you over the years, I forgot a lot. I'm not here saying that I'm the arbiter of truth. I know everything about Gundam. I know all the stories, all the background, all the legacies, everything. No, I get things wrong. I get things right. I get things wrong. I don't claim to be the most knowledgeable, and that's just being honest. Honestly, and if you look at this channel isn't necessarily even a Gundam channel. This is more of a gaming hobby channel. So we go over a bunch of stuff. It's just Gundam is a big factor, and that's because the community cares about it. And so, and don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't care about it. I absolutely care about it. But the community cares about it a lot. So of course, I'm going to care. But yes, there's just a lot over the years when it comes to Gundam and my Gundam knowledge, I forgot. That's just being fully transparent. I forgot a lot of stuff. It's been a long time. I haven't been into it like I used to be. Honestly, it's because of this channel and the community that is actually helping me get back into it like I used to be. And I'm just being fully transparent because I don't want anybody coming to this channel having the wrong idea. But going back to the main point, I feel like I need to do this because I want to make sure that you understand the direction I want to go with this channel. And it's not to be a debate guy and be like, oh, well, I know better than you, or a circle jerk. That's not what we're trying to do. I'm just here to create content that I enjoy and put it out to y'all, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. And we build a great community and just have fun, you know? Understand, I know there's always crap going on in the world, and my hope is that no matter what you're going through throughout your life, you could come to this channel and maybe get away from the problems for at least, depending on how long my videos are, 1 minute all the way up to probably just over 2 hours, depending on the video. And let me address that too, because I know somebody complained about the length of my videos. I'm totally fine for y'all not liking long form content. Hey, it's a valid criticism. Even at times I feel like my videos can be too long. And sometimes I can ramble. I'm not gonna lie, I have a bad habit of that. But at the end of the day, this is YouTube. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I enjoy long form content. I mean, go check out my live streams. We sit there and I watch long form content all the time. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love watching videos that are like, 20 minutes to like 2 hours. You know, I enjoy it. So, and like I said, I don't plan these videos to be this long. I try to keep them short, but sometimes they get long. And again, if you don't like it, that's fine. The great thing is that's what I have shorts for. So if you want shorter form content, go check out my shorts. I haven't been slacking on it. I just haven't had time to work on it. But I do plan on I was supposed to bring back shorts last month, but life happened. But I'm hoping at least bare minimum by the end of the year, I'll have enough recordings where shorts will come back at a consistent basis. But yeah, if you just want short form content, that's literally what shorts are for. That, because I understand people ain't got time to be watching a 5-minute, 10-minute, or 20-minute video. I understand people don't like watching it. Heck, even I have a hard time watching videos like that. From time to time. So, that's why I try to give something for everybody. So, if you need short form content, go check out my shorts. But understand, if you're going to watch the rest of my videos, expect them to be long. Okay, hold on. I wouldn't say expect them to be long, but just know at times they could be long. Like this video. This video is going on longer than what I want it to be. But again, I'm one to set a standard, and that's the point of this video. And I'm going to use this video to set a standard. As of right now, there is one official red line that I could guarantee you I will ban you, kick you out of this community, delete your comment, no matter what. And this is the one thing. Do not come here and disrupt the community. We're building something pretty cool here, pretty tight, and I love what's happening here, and I don't want anybody to disrupt it. You know, I understand if you're not a subscriber, fair enough. We're going to have people come in and out. That's fine. But I will not accept anybody disrupting this community and what we're trying to build here. That is a no. That's my one red line. Do not disrupt this community. And I'm not going to be really specific about it because there's nothing to be specific about at this point. But yes, if I see something where you're actively bothering the community, I will absolutely remove you from any channel or page that I run. What's happening here, which surprised me, which y'all have surprised me, is very important. And I'm going to try my best to make an effort to make sure that this is built, like I said earlier, on bricks, cement, and boulders. Because I am trying my best to avoid this channel being built on a house of cards. And that applies to me too. So I also got to hold myself to a standard. Because I do care about this channel. I do care about this community. I do like what I'm seeing here. And I want it to flourish, you know? I mean, I don't know what this channel is going to be in the future. But I do know, as of right now, I'm loving what I'm seeing. And that's why I'm very happy to post your comments. Because y'all have a lot of information, say a lot of cool things. And that's the reason why I could do comments address videos. Because y'all say and add a lot of cool things to this channel. And I know some YouTube channels don't read the comments, and I get that. And who knows, I may be like that in the future. And if I do make that change, I'll let you know. But at least for now, because y'all say so many cool things, I feel like it's a disservice to the people at large not to share a lot of the information, cool conversations, and knowledge you have about some of these franchises, because I understand a lot of people won't read the comments a lot of times. You know, even I've learned things from the comment section here on this channel. And at least here, if you have something really cool that you say or have really great knowledge, I absolutely feel like I need to share it. I don't want to hold it to myself. So that's why I'm very, very happy to do these comments address. So as long as everybody here continues to put and write up very cool comments, I'm very happy to share them with everybody. Now, again, I can't get to everybody. I've said it before. I may not be able to get to everybody, but I do try my best. But if they're really, really, really good, or there's some really good knowledge, I want to share it, and I love to share it, because it should be. Because y'all have a lot of knowledge that even I don't know about, and I think it should be shared. And on this channel, I will try to share it. Now, again, things may change in the future, but for now, that's how things are going to be done. But I do want to say this. It doesn't mean I'm always going to do it. So I don't plan on doing... I know I've been doing a lot of comments address. That's just because I've been away. But I don't want to do these all the time. But I will do them as much as I can. So these comments address may start slowing down once I start getting back making videos more consistently. But once I get back to consistency, you're probably going to see these comments address slow down. And I don't really have a plan yet, but when I do them, and this may be the wrong word, but I guess I want it to matter more. That's probably the best way to say it. And it really depends on how good the comments are, because a lot of times y'all make it hard not to do comments address, because y'all really do leave some good information in the comment section. Also, just know this. I don't always respond to the comments, but I do read them. I do read them as I can. So don't think just because I don't respond, they're not read, or I don't pay attention to them. And it may take me some time to get to them, because as you know, life happens. But I do see your comments, and I do read them, even if I don't respond. And it may take me a couple of weeks to get to them. Sorry about that. But, you know, I try my best with the time I have. But as we all know, life happens. What else do I have left to address? Oh, yeah. I think I've said it before. I'll say it again. This is not necessarily a Gundam channel. This is a gaming hobby channel. It's just Gundam is a big, prominent part of this channel. So understand that. But we do other content. I do gameplay. I do unknown updates. I want to do a lot more gaming with friends videos. That gets kind of difficult because everybody has their own life, but I am trying to do more gaming with friends content. And of course, I do random Gundam videos. I also have a playlist that you can check out if you're looking for anything specific. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else I got to say. Like I said, the point of this video was just to set a standard, and this video is running on too long. Now, yes, I do have an announcement. Sadly, I have an appointment, so I'm going to have to stop the video here. So I hope this video helps flesh out some things and you understand how we're going to proceed forward. And what I'll do is, when I get done with my appointment, hopefully it doesn't take too long, I'm going to come back and I'm probably going to do the second part of this video, which is going to be probably a lot more lighter. It's going to be another normal comments address. And in that video, I know I said I had an announcement I was going to put in this video, but no, I'm probably going to push it back to that video. So I do have one more. I do have the second part of this video to come out. And again, that one's going to be a lot lighter, and that one's just going to be an actual comments address. So I know I addressed some comments at the beginning, but I will be addressing more, specifically more in that next video. And then from there, I will tell you that announcement, which I think y'all are going to like. One more thing, because I forgot to add this to the job part. Another thing that I do is that I work on different channels here on YouTube. And I'm not going to go into them, but I am going to explain to you real quick that basically the reason why I don't talk about these other channels, I don't promote them. And I probably never will, no matter how big this channel gets. Because at the end of the day, these channels are basically separate entities. And they're designed to do different things. And just so you know, if you bring up something, depending on what you bring up from one channel, you bring it here, whether it's good or bad, I'm probably going to delete your comment, or ignore your comment altogether. And it's only because, I mean, and of course, it depends on what it is. But it's only because I want to keep these channels as separate entities. And it's the same thing with this channel too. I want to make sure that's clear, that if you say some things that are on this channel and take it over to one of those channels, I'm probably not going to respond to it. And I'm only setting this standard for the future. So, fair warning. And I believe we're going to get bigger. And as we get bigger, there's probably people that are going to want to look more into what I'm about. Fair enough. But I'm going to say this one time. If you want to address something that goes on those other channels, just address it there. I will be there, and I'll be happy to have a conversation. I'm not worried about that. It's just I want to keep all these channels as separate entities, different communities. I don't want them to intersect, at least for now, because this channel itself is a getaway from the stuff I normally work on. But okay, that's all I really have left to address. You know, again, and I'll say this for the last time, I'm only making this video because I want to set a standard for the channel. And this is probably going to be the last time I make a video like this. Well, that's not true. I may make one in January, and I may make more as needed. But I did want to make this video so we kind of have a basic understanding. You kind of know a little bit about me and how it's going to work on this channel. And again, just to set standards, you know, because I do believe in this community. I do believe in this channel. I think this can actually become something really big. Like I said, my number one goal, hopefully by next year, we'll see what happens, is I get my first plaque. But I want to make sure that we do it the right way. So that's why I did this video. So now, if things happen, if I choose not to address certain things, if I choose to delete certain things, you understand why it's happening. This video has told you why it's happening. This video has told you how I'm going to handle things. And I don't plan on talking about this stuff ever again. Maybe, like I said, I may do one more in January to clean it up. And I may do other ones as needed, but for the most part, I don't plan on doing too many of these videos like this. It's kind of more serious and trying to like set a standard. But I at least want to move forward like this. Why this channel is really small, so at least we have a foundation. So if something happens, nobody's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that happened." No, this video was made. You know what it was. There's nothing left to be said. But anyways, with that being said, I'm out. Again, this is part 1. Part 2 will be just a normal comments address. It should be a lot funner. Not going to be as serious. Going to add the music back. But I do hope that this video helps you out. And yeah, the standard is set. And as we move forward, hopefully we move forward a lot bigger, a lot better, and a lot stronger. So, and I want to say once again, I want to thank y'all out there in the community, because it's because of y'all that allows me to continuously comes back and makes me want to keep working on this channel, because I do believe in this and I really do like the community that's happening here. And I wanted to make sure to address this because I did feel like I was at a crossroads. And sorry, I'll say one more thing. That's the reason why I skip out on a lot of topics, because I don't want to get into that back and forth. Like I said, at times it's cool, you know, if I bring it up, like again, the Freedom Gundam thing, I'm totally fine with that. So if y'all want to respond, that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. There's so much crap going on in the world. I'm just trying to be an actual escape, at least for a little while. Again, I don't expect everybody to love what I'm doing. I don't expect everybody to agree. I don't expect everybody to love my content. Hey, that's the beautiful part about being on YouTube and being a creative. There's so many other places you can go. If I'm not the one, then hopefully you can find someone else that works for you. But I hope that I am the guy, at least one of the people that works for you, and you'll stick around and see, because I do have big plans for this channel, and I think you're going to like what's going to happen in the future. I do believe it. And I think if you stick around, I think you will like what's going to happen, because I have big plans and we'll see what happens. But anyways, this is the last time. I'm done. I just wanted to say that. Now we have a better foundation. We understand, and yeah, let's move forward. And yeah, stay tuned for the second part of this video, where I will have the announcement there. Have a good one.